What's going on, people? Welcome. For those of you who are brand new, oh, let me turn this off. That should not be on. You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I am the host of Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I am Robert Reese. I am Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I want to give a shout out to my team, the TCB crew, Team Hot Facts, taking care of business. Hashtag that. Throw that up on everything. Hopefully, everyone likes my Hebrew. Um, but you see the title up there. The title is up there. Should we be holding, as a driver, the restaurants accountable for a lot of things? And as you see, the second part of the whole title, the Taco Bell fiasco. This story is ridiculous. Before we do get into all of this, I want you guys to make sure you tune in to the baddest morning ride along show in the whole gig economy. He takes it to the streets. Go ahead and check out the DoorDash Revolution. Go ahead, check him out. If you guys are looking for anything with emergencies, go ahead and check out the emergency live stream with Real Talk with Roy. Those are also very entertaining. But we're going to go ahead today and speak about the Taco Bell fiasco. And the reason why I wanted to do this is Bohemians, what's up? This story is going to be hilarious because it just happened last night. Okay, what we're going to talk about happened last night to me at the drive-through. Right now, me and my wife right now are getting ready for our second shift on how we do our thing. But she was in the car last night, right? And we all saw how Dashing Trader confronts people about tips, and we saw other people confront people about tips. My wife has never seen me confront any merchant or any customer at all. I normally handle things in a certain way, but last night I had to confront the Taco Bell staff. Now, I'm going to get into it. Now, I told the staff and the girl that was at the drive-through window, okay, that I was going to be speaking about this, let her know who I am. I'm Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I let her know that I am the person in the gig economy, the official news channel that reports these things. And I want to make sure the merchants, the drivers, and the customers, we are all on the same page. Now, I know the general manager of that Taco Bell, but also the Taco Bell here where I am, Monse, is the general manager. I'm going to have words with him so he can get in contact with that general manager there and we can make something happen. Okay. Now, also, after I tell this story, I'm going to get a little help from Dino. Okay. I'm going to get a little help from Dino. And he probably didn't even know that he was going to be helping me out here, but I'm going to get a little help from Dino with this because we all know that you can't do it by yourself. So he's going to help me after I get done telling you guys what happened. Okay, so I get the order last night for Taco Bell. Okay, it was one order at first. The first order was $9.25 for 2.5 miles. I'm like, cool, I got it. I look at it, right? And it says it includes drinks, Baja Freeze, whatever those slushy drinks are, right? It had those. Here is where it gets a little weird. I knew inside my head that they may not have those because their machines are always going down, right? Their machines are always going down. So pay no mind. They added on another order. So I was like, cool. They're going to add on one more order, so I'm good. I get into the line. I let them know that I'm picking up for Serenity, okay? And I'm picking up for, it was Serenity and Ken, okay? I get to the window. The girl says, she gives me the drinks, okay? She gives me the drinks, and I said, now there's one for each, right? And she said, yeah, I labeled them, and she put, S and the K up on the top. I'm like, all right. So it's taking them a while to make the food. So when she gets to the window to open it up, I'm looking at the drink on my floating widget. And I said, this is not a freeze. So when she opened it up, I said, excuse me, She said, yes. I said, it says that they wanted the freeze drink, the slushy. She said, we don't have any of those. I said, so what drink is this? She said, oh, that's what we gave them. So I said, I don't get a chance to call or text the customer and let them know that you guys do not have these at all. Um, I said, come on, G. You know I'm on live. Why are you calling me? So I said, so we don't get a chance to call them, okay, and text them to let them know what we have. Here is what the girl told me. We don't do that here. We don't have time for that here. We have a long line. I said, well, how am I supposed to let them know what they can have? She said, once again, we don't do that here. We don't have time for you to sit here and hold up our line. She said that we are on a time schedule. I said, I'm on a time schedule too for this same exact customer. She said, sir, I'm not going to give you anything else. You're going to have to move forward out of the line. I looked at my wife like this, looked at her like, so I went to the phone, tried to call the customer. It went straight to voicemail. Okay. So I text. I let them know that they don't have anything. And I also let them know that they were trying to push me out so she doesn't get her drink. Okay. So she said, sir, you're holding up our line. We cannot wait for this. So I said, what if they don't want that drink or they cannot have that drink? I said, what if they cannot have caffeine? What if they can't have this or that? I said, what if they cannot have the drink at all? You're just going to just give them that? And they said, yes, we do this all the time. I said, so you were going to be dishonest to me. So I take the rap for this and I'm going to get hit by the customer. She said, well, that's not our problem. She said, that's not our problem. They can get a refund from us. I said, do you even know how it works? How are they going to get a refund from you when they ordered it through DoorDash? I said, it does not work like that. I said, I am an independent contractor. Okay. I said, this is how I operate my business. I am not going to just go take something to someone and didn't even give them the opportunity to go ahead and get what they wanted. So the customer texts in, okay, I want a Dr. Pepper. I said, can she have a Dr. Pepper? We don't have Dr. Pepper. We don't have half of our drinks. All we have is Mountain Dew and Pepsi. So I said, you are not going to tell me that up first, at the drive-through so I can already have it done and get it here so that when I get up to the window, we can be on the same page. Sir, we don't do that here. And all that stuff. I said, all right. I said, okay. She wanted a Pepsi. She got a Pepsi. I got that. And I'm on the camera and on the microphone. Okay. I'm on the microphone at the actual window. So when she goes to management and say, oh, I had a bad customer, a bad driver, everything is there. I told her, so you were going to say that a customer does not get the chance to order what they really want to get and get what they really want to get because you guys made a mistake. And once again, she said, sir, we don't do that here. So she's on camera and she's on the mic saying all this stuff. I said, my name is Robert Reese. Okay, I saw her name. I said, so and so. My name is Robert Reese. I am the official news channel of the gig world. I'm the one that makes sure that we fix what's going on with the merchants, the drivers, and the customers. I said this is very, very bad business coming from your end and trying to shadow it on me to make me look like I am a bad person who can't run his business right. I said, I'm going to be putting this up on my live show. I will be talking about this and I will be going straight to your management about you and what you told me. She closed the thing real fast. She turned back and looked at me and was like, and I'm actually going to be going over to Monse, the general manager here, to see if he's in the group, the management group text or whatever, figure out who's over there, have them go look at what really happened there, let them go ahead, reprimand that person who was working there, but not just that person, because they had a night shift leader there too. Everyone that was working there that night were all responsible. Now, if that happened to me, there were other drivers that I know in the drive-through lane, right? So imagine how many customers did not get the right stuff and the drivers got hit with the blame. Okay. Now, a lot of times people say, well, no, just don't say anything to the merchants. Don't say anything to them and all that stuff like that. No, I will confront you. My wife was like, you're not afraid of getting in trouble? I said, no, I'm on microphone. I'm visual. And when they hear that, she said, we don't do that here. You're holding up the line. We're not going to give them anything else. She was denying a customer. So no, 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 no. I do not care about that. Went in, and that is a way on how you go ahead and confront some of the merchants. Now, we got to understand, people, that you should hold the restaurant accountable and don't let them screw you around. The more you let them screw you around, the worse it's going to be on you. Could you imagine how many deactivations happen because of merchants and restaurants not being held accountable for the actions that they are doing, but sliding that on to the delivery driver? Okay? Sliding it on to the delivery driver. Now, I know that I am just one man. Okay? I know I am just one man. So I asked Dino for a little help. Here we go. Now, watch this, people. Watch this. Just watch this. Watch this. Let me see. Let's go paste. Let's do this. No, post a comment. Let me do it here. Paste it there. Now, I'm going to post a link up now. Now, I know Dino will not click the link, but there was a video that he did not too long ago, and he said that Mr. Flex and HotFacts with Robert Reese thinks that one person can change everything. And I'm going to show you guys that one person cannot do it all by themselves. So, ladies and gentlemen, I give to you Dino. Now, I'm just here. You got to understand this. No one can do it by themselves. I am just one man, and you got to have the credentials. If you do not have the credentials, you cannot change anything, you see. Now, I am just going off of my experience all by myself. I am just one man. Mr. Flex, HotFacts with Robert Reese. No one can do it all by themselves. You got to have the credentials. If you have the credentials, you are the person that has the money, the yacht. You can go in and try to help and fix everything. The person with the credentials can absolutely help change the situation. But you've got to believe this. Now, I don't know how much cornbread I'm going to be able to eat off of this. Well, someone pass me a gelato, because the credentials that we need, none of us actually have. Now, there is a guy that sees the light. His name is Torpedo. His name is Torp. He sees the light. He sees the light. Now, this story that HotFacts with Robert Reese is putting out there, this is what we are talking about. We have to hold the merchants and restaurant accountable, because they are the ones that hold all the credentials. So what HotFacts with Robert Reese just did, he showed us that we actually can confront and get a message across. He may not have all the credentials, but I do know that he has some credentials. You guys see, Phoenix, Arizona, second most highest gas. It is hitting everyone in their pocket. It is political, and it's a social issue now. We have people that run restaurants and they don't even know how to run them, and they put people like us out there. We waste our gas, we get there, and then we get the thumbs down, and guess what happened? We get deactivated. Now, is that fair? Will someone please tell me if that's fair? Now, who can we go ahead and get with the credentials so that we can go ahead and fix this situation? HotFacts, yes, sir. Hey, Dino, how about we just start a new campaign, and we just start tagging all of the higher ups, all of everyone involved with anything that can help make a change. But see how facts, we don't have the credentials to get these people in line. Dino, yes, we do. We have each other. But hot facts with Robert Reese, you already know that we're going to tire ourselves out. They're not going to listen to us. So who do you have with the credentials? Dino, I am Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I am the official news channel of the gig world. I do the news. The DoorDash Revolution does the reviews. Bentley Coupe does his thing. Your Driver Mike does their thing. If we can get those guys to start putting up some more content because they are actually closer to the actual people that run the apps, they're actually closer. We can get these guys involved. Yeah, but Hot Facts with Robert Reese, we all know that Billy's a corporate shield. How are we going to get that guy with the credentials to help us? Easy. Start switching what we are doing out there, Dino. Let's put 1 foot forward, 1 foot forward, 1 foot forward. Stop saying that we cannot do anything and we can all do it together. Now, Hot Facts with Robert Reese, that sounds like it might be excellent. But how many people can you get behind you, Hot Facts with Robert Reese? It's all about the credentials. I got you, Dino. It's all about the credentials. I got you. But it's not all about the credentials, Dino. Hot Facts with Robert Reese, the credential says that someone needs a credential. Well, what credential do we need? Someone needs some money, Hot Facts. Someone needs to go and get the lobbyists. Get the lobbyists. Someone needs to get these people involved, Hot Facts. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, Hot Facts. It is driving me crazy, Hot Facts, because no one here seems to have the credentials either. Dino, we got to chill out, man. We got to chill out. We got to chill out. We got to hey, you guys. We got to chill out. We got to take it easy. We got to regroup. And we got to come together with something and a message. We got to come together with a message that they will. Where did my napkin go? It's hot out here, y'all. We got to come up with a message that they will actually pay attention to. We already know that they're deactivating people for all of these other things and everything else like that. We know that they're paying attention to that, but a large part of the money being lost with drivers who do these things comes from what the merchants do themselves. Now, what if they don't put food in the bag and it's sealed? Okay. What if they don't put the food in the bag and it's sealed? Just think about that. If they don't tell you they don't have the item and it gets there to the customer is going to blame you for not checking their order. Now, luckily for me, I double checked my order. I double checked the drink. I double checked everything that was there. I found the mistake, found a solution. They denied me the solution as me being an independent contractor trying to make sure that I am giving the best business I can for a customer. The same customer that they said, we will make your food. We have to hold these merchants and restaurants more accountable. Now, I know a lot of you guys are afraid to do it because you guys have terrible acceptance rates. Some of you guys have contract violations and you guys are dirty multi-appers and things like that, and you are afraid to speak up. Well, here's what you got to understand. If you're speaking up and you do it in the right way and you know how to articulate yourself, you can get it across. And this is what you should be doing. If you do not know how to do this, that restaurant that does it over and over again, they're going to keep doing it over and over and over and over again. And all these drivers and all these other drivers out there, okay, are going to get pissed off. They're going to go in there with attitude. They're going to get all these thumbs down. They're going to start blacklisting restaurants, taking the money away out of their pocket themselves. Okay, that's what's going to happen. They're going to take money away from their own pocket. Okay, but Soda just did that. He lost DoorDash. He's lost Walmart Spark. He took it away from himself. Now, other drivers will do the same thing. We don't need drivers to be out there and you want to say you are an independent contractor and you are your own boss just for picking up the deliveries, but you don't want to do the extra 9-10 steps behind the scenes to make sure that it's all good. You can't do one part of the game and think that you don't have to do the other parts. That is definitely not how it works. There's a lot of people out there that just think all we do is pick up orders and pick up this and pick up that. No, you do know you got to do your own taxes. Okay, you are your own admin, you are your own CPA, you are your own delivery driver, you are your own inventory specialist, you are your own everything. You are your own manager, the COO, the CFO, you are everything. You are the vendor, the employee, you are the merchant, you are everything. You can't take everything out to just say all I do is delivery and you don't want to do the other parts of being your own business. That's why Roy and a lot of other people, myself included, say a lot of you guys have never ran anything ever whatsoever. And then you start driving and then you think that this is all it is. There's other things that go into it. You got to have your own code of ethics, your own SOPs. You got to have your own protocols. If this happens, what do I do? People, you are your own customer service. You got to call customer support. You have to do all this stuff. You are your own information specialist. You are your own data entry. You are everything that goes into a job that runs your own business is what you have to do for yourself. So you cannot sit up here and say, well, man, I only want to do this part of the business and that's it. Now, Dino, what do you feel about that? Well, HotFacts with Robert Reese. That sounds like it could work. But there needs to be training. Who is going to train the people? Who has the credentials to train these people to make them want to do that? People, you are your own boss. Dino, they are their own boss. They can absolutely, Dino, online courses. They're free. Project, case management. Everything is free. They can learn how to manage books, what to do, problem solving. They can do all of that. They have to have the initiative. They have to have the need and desire to want to go from good to great. HotFacts with Robert Reese. It seems like you may have a couple of the credentials. The credentials, HotFacts. You may have a couple and some of the keys of the credentials that we may need to go ahead and give to some of these people. What we need, we need more content creators who are gig content creators to start waking up and putting out a better message out there. This is not for all of the old dogs who can't learn new tricks, Dino. This is for all the new drivers who are coming in. We want to target them. So HotFacts with Robert Reese. You are telling me that if we target the new drivers, and if they start doing these things, a change can happen. Yes, Dino, that's exactly what I am saying. It can happen. We just have to make it happen. Okay? Dino, we can do it. You agree? HotFacts with Robert Reese, it sounds like it's going to be hard, but as long as you have the credentials, I say let's do it. Dino, thank you for your participation in HotFacts with Robert Reese's live. I hope you all got a chance to hear Dino here. This is a chance where Dino was not cutting no one off. He came on HotFacts and did it right. He was able to speak. I was able to speak. We had a little debate thing going on there. We went over all type of things right there. And Dino, I thank you for participating. People, that's how it should be when you go on other people's channels. It should be just like that. So I want to give Dino, I could not have done that without your help and your participation. Because remember, you said no one can do it by themselves. So your contribution to what we just did on this live stream, I gladly appreciate it. And people, the message that just went out there was positive. So if you try to twist this in to saying that it was negative, it was not. I am a news channel. I am entertaining also. I just gave you guys a little bit of my improv on how I can go ahead and do some things. I can do quite a few impersonations of people in the gig world. It's my first time bringing this one out. They call me Stutterbox and all the same sex words and names and all the bad words you can think of. And they were mocking me. And I never wanted to get back involved with that because it was negative. So I chose to do my impersonation of something that has some positivity in it and show you guys that we can do these things too. So I just want you guys to thank Dino for coming over to Hot Facts and participating. Gladly appreciate it. If there is anyone out there, you guys heard the Taco Bell story here. You can go ahead and hit that link. If you have anything to say about your own situations, scenarios of merchants that have been doing bad things to you, to other drivers, making you guys wait, hold up, and they're not being held accountable, go ahead and spit your hot facts because if no one knows about it, they will keep doing it all over the place. Okay. So I'll go ahead and hit this thing again. And I'm not doing a very long live today. I want to go ahead and talk about this story right here. I'm going to go ahead and hit this again. Let me hit guest again. Let me go ahead and do that there. The link is here. If anybody has any words that they want to throw into that, you might get frustrated and things like that. Whenever you're doing deliveries, and we want to make sure that you are not alone. We all are going through the same thing. We just got to know how to fix it and come up with a good solution right there. Okay, so I'm going to leave this up for a little bit. I want to get on here and do about a 30-minute live before we go ahead and get cracking. We are right now on Sunnymead Boulevard in Paris, right behind the AutoZone, watching the baseball kids right here. And we are about to wait till about 5 o'clock, 5:15, and go ahead and make this happen. Scary money don't make money. A closed mouth don't get fed. And anyone that don't want to keep their business going, woo, they won't say anything and hold the merchant or the restaurant accountable. Well, if that's it all right there, people, I am out. Let's hold these merchants and restaurants more accountable. Hold up. Wild Alaska said, in my opinion, Taco Bell, I would just stay away from them. Don't risk your account for a place like that. Now, that is an opinion. I hear a lot of people that say they don't go to Taco Bell. Now, I don't go to Five Guys anywhere from 11 a.m. to about like 6 p.m. I don't go to Five Guys at all. I would rather pick Five Guys up when they're about to close. There ain't that many people inside there. They're making your order quick, things like that. But it's not just the Taco Bells and just like you can't just label, one franchise for all of them. It's the management. It starts with the management. It starts with the hiring process. It starts with the on-job training and continuing training, the continuous training that they do not want to keep going in these places. Every time we go into a place, if we see that suggestion box there, maybe us drivers should start writing and putting things in the suggestion box so it actually does get there to management. On those receipts, it says, how do we do today? How we get the receipts and we don't put them in the bags. Maybe we should start calling the numbers on these receipts and giving our feedback as drivers. Maybe we should start giving our feedback as drivers and start calling these and letting them know how it was for us, not our opinion, but our actual experience. If we start doing little things like that, you'll see a big change. Because if they start getting every day like 7, 8 comments or complaints from delivery drivers, they're gonna be like, well, why are we dropping the ball? Why are we not getting it done right for our delivery drivers? They are the ones driving it over for us that are making it. We got to start doing that. Call those numbers on the receipt, take the surveys, and leave messages in those suggestion boxes. No one comes up with a solution. All everyone does is talk, 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 and talk, 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 and talk, talk, talk. No one tries to implement and put in these little features that I'm talking about. And if one person can do it, 10 can do it. If 10 can do it, 100 can do it. If 100 can do it, 1,000 can do it. You guys all know the rules of hot facts. And I think that is something that we should be doing. If you are in agreement with this, put a thumbs up there. We got 7 people in here. Go ahead and hit them thumbs. Let's make sure it's even and leveled out, people. You're getting some really, really, really great. And I'm going to piggyback off my friend, the DoorDash Revolution. Really great information. We had 2 people leave, trolls, because they want to come and get the info. But check this out. I guarantee you're going to start hearing some of these things on the things I want to implement. You will hear these things spoken about on other channels. Mark my words. Mark my words. And my dogs are excited. That's their friend. That's their friend, 7. That's their friend, 7. And 7's go pee right there. Right at 7 want to pee right on my dogs. 7 want to pee right on my dogs. 7 just got in trouble. Hey, princess. Hey, lovely. 7 can't play right now. He can't play. He can't play. Watch this. Here, mamas, come. 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 Here, come. Come. This is Princess. Hi, Princess. Hi, Princess. Hi, Princess. Now, Lovely, come. 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 And this is Lovely. This is Lovely. And this is Princess. Also, I told you guys, these are my service dogs. Okay, go. 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 Go, Princess. Go. Go. Inside this wooden heart. Inside this wooden heart here, I'm going to open it up. I told you guys around this time of the year, it gets a little tough for Reese. This is my son's heart that they gave us from the funeral home. And this was my son's hair right here when he passed. This was his living hair that was on his head. I was actually able to keep this, and this stays with me. So this stays with me. George John in the building. What's up, man? What's up, man? Giving these good hot facts, man. I appreciate your contribution to the channel. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate everything that you bring in with your thoughts and everything else like that. And more importantly, your respect level. Now it says Hannibal is hungry. Just put up a thing about a DoorDasher confronting someone over a tip. Now I just confronted a merchant, okay, at a restaurant, okay, and I think we should talk about this more than confronting a customer over a tip. Let's confront the merchants who are leaving things out of our orders, okay, and who are doing all this weird stuff. We all talk about people getting mad about tips. I stopped doing a lot of the news on delivery drivers getting robbed and mugged. You know, I was tired of doing news on that. I think it's time now that we just start really holding these merchants accountable. And if we hold them accountable, what'll happen is some of you drivers will have an easier time, man. Some of you drivers will have an easier time. If George, the link is up there. If you have anything to say, and if anyone else is out there, if you have a story of a merchant deliberately and they did not tell you nothing, if they deliberately did something and it was going to cost you, let's say a tip or even a thumbs down, if you have a story about that, go ahead and let it be known. The more we talk about them, the more we can start helping and doing things like that. But like I said, George, I said that for us, we should be filling out the suggestion boxes, and on the receipts where it says, how were we doing? Take this survey. I think we should actually, since we get most of the receipts, we should be calling those numbers in and giving our info based upon us being a third party delivery driver who has to do work with these places. If we did that, I guarantee you'll see a change. I guarantee you will see a change. Um, Hopefully, I do see more content creators out there picking up on this. Okay. And if they do pick up, hopefully they start putting more and more out there. And I don't know if you guys knew, but Dino did stop by. He stopped by and he was on for about 15 minutes straight, 15-20 minutes straight. Dino was on here. We had a great conversation. And if you guys missed it, go back and check. I've been on for a little bit further than I wanted to. It's 5:04. I said 5:05, 5:15. My wife is about to get started on hers. And give me that flashlight. It's over there. Give me that flashlight over there. It's right there. I go with my wife at night. Okay. I am the security at night. Okay. This right here is my get back for anyone. I can butt you with it. I can sock you with it. I can do all of that stuff. It said conversation and Dino don't mix. Now, I beg to differ. Go back and watch when Dino came in, and you were going to hear the best conversation and back and forth Dino has ever had here in all of the gig world. And you were only able to see that live here on Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Okay. And in case you guys missed it, I'll give you guys a little run back on how it ended. Now, Hot Facts with Robert Reese, I believe you have the credentials. And that's how we ended. But we had a whole lot of dialogue that went back and forth. And I just hope that you guys did enjoy it. And you got a lot of great information from this live stream right now. But hey, I'm not going to let y'all hold us up from going again and making this money. So check this out. Said, will you and Sam be meeting again? All I do is hit up Sam. I see Sam now. It's crazy. I saw him. We met up, and I see him. He passes me and stuff. I see Sam. So it's gonna happen again where we do another interview. So people do stay tuned for an interview with Sam Lee. That is coming. But people, I'm out of here like Chuck Woolery in 2 and 2. Thank you for stopping by. Go rewind and check out Dino and Hot Facts.